You guys see the warning over there? That's us, content creators. As you'll discover, this game is full of intrigue and plot twists. Please give your audience a spoiler warning before sharing content from beyond the white hallway, so that interested players can fully enjoy the experience for themselves if they wish to. Sincerely, the Modern Storyteller team. You guys have been spoiler alerted. Am I on an antiquity binge right now with my history? I think so. Three people. Oh my god. Wow. Multiple endings. It rewards thoughtful conversation and exploration, not brute force. Fuck. The fate of the city is in your hands. We're all screwed. If I can't brute force my way. Present day. Okay. If I can't brute force my way through shit, we are boned. Let me know if, like, it's too dark, not dark enough.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose
Why
change.
does she sound so familiar?
So, wanna tell me who you are?
Oh, cool. So we get to just, oh my god, okay. So I have never played any game where I get to design my own character before. I know that's kind of common in some of like the other games. What are we going for just like the grossest looking thing I can create? Are we going to be I don't know. Are we it's hard to tell with I don't know if that's male or female, to be honest. I think that's male. Are we male or are we female? Or are we dancer? Yeah, she, like, how are they going to report a dead body? This is where we get to be super creative, and that's the fun thing. So, that's what I mean. What gender shall we choose? Keeping in mind that I really can't tell my antiquity-based coins. They look Roman, though, not Greek. Although they could also be Greek. I guess based on the hands, eh? So, okay, yeah, so that is male. I have nice, delicate hands. Not like these little sausages. I've got baby hands. Okay, why don't we stick with that? Okay, I am a ghost. I guess we'll call ourselves Roma.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but
I should have given it a flip.
any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
Floating down a river. Archaeologists, years of studying history, give you occasional insights into the... oh, just occasional. It's not like you dedicate your life. Where's Derpy? He's an archaeologist. I was on a covert mission. I was on the run from the law. I barely remember anything. I was searching for ancient ruins. What's your name, bitch? What's the most... I was on a covert mission. Oh, I'm choosing. Oh, I understand. I'm a soldier. I've got 10 bullets. I have to use them judiciously, since there's no way to get more. Oh, fuck. I was a fugitive. Your time on the run from authorities has made you quick on your feet, and you're 25% faster when sprinting. Or I'm an amnesiac. Your recent head trauma has increased your pain threshold, making you 50% harder to take down. Take down from what? Okay, 1 out of 4. Are we an archaeologist? Occasional insights. Like, I feel that's insulting to both historians and archaeologists, but okay. Do we want to be a soldier? I know, you guys know how my fucking aim is. Okay, so we'll rule out the covert mission. So that means we can be a fugitive, which means I'm fucking Assassin Creeding over here. I can be an absolute fucking tank. Or I can be what I always have wanted to be, which is not necessarily like an archaeologist, but just some fucking Dumbo working in a museum. Dumb tank? Both are so good though. Like this is just like so we're it's pick a path right now. So Swift Thief or yeah, Dumb Tank. Like this is what I mean. If I could combine the two, I would be a fugitive soldier. That sounds fun. See, like when you say so is this going to like affect any like relationships going forward? Like, am I going to meet people and be like, "Do you remember me?" And I'm going to be like, "No." Also, did Roman shake on my baseboard again? Yeah, sorry. I'm looking over here as I'm trying to think so that you can also hear me. And Roman is, a shaky boy, and I think he's shaking dirty water all over my walls again. So it's so bad. Okay, so. This is interesting. I don't know what to do because what happens if I make a mistake and I need to run away faster? But it says brute force is not good. Right? You shouldn't brute force your way, or your brute force is only going to get you so far. So if I'm a dumb tank, okay, we'll be a fugitive.
Really? You know what? Don't answer that. I don't think I want to know.
I probably shouldn't have told you that. And now that I've told you, I'm going to need your phone and your money. We'll be nice.
Look, you've just been through a trauma, so I'm going to forget you said that. But you owe me, and I need...
Who the fuck are you? Let me drown. Sounds fair. Go on.
There are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped or injured or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here. No matter
And you
what.
always listen to what he
There's
says?
no way I'm leaving without him. So I'm just kind of stuck here.
Or
waiting.
you could stop being a dumb bimbo and go in.
What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him. If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please?
I know, her hairline, I'm like, it's really distracting. You don't have much of a forehead. Mind if I ask you some questions first?
Oh, of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. What do you want to know?
Why is your hairline so low? Have you tried calling for help like a sensible person would, you dimbo? What's your story?
Oh, there's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean?
Oh, all too well. You're not even going to tell me your name?
Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you.
Yeah, I want to know.
All right, fine. Sorry if I sounded
No, you just sound like a
cagey.
bitch.
It's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce
Oh, you're a
myself.
Karen.
My name's Karen.
You gonna go fucking Karen on me? Those Karen memes have really ruined that name, huh?
Yeah, something like that. But right now, I have bigger
Oh,
problems.
stop it,
like
Karen.
Finding Al?
Who is Al? Sorry, I
He's
had
the
to.
guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any
sorry,
case,
hang on.
you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
Sorry, my housemate's just, sorry, my housemates just said that there was food waiting on the doorstep, and I'm like, I did not order any. In any case, you'll like him. Sorry, I just completely missed what exactly was said there. Going to be aggressively generic and purposefully vague.
You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber.
Of course, I'm so sorry. I have amnesia, and you don't know where you are. I have amnesia. Oh, so you don't know where you are. Karen, you're really Karening right now. We can talk about the ruins.
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts.
Al. by her speaking English. Of course, how could we not know? Have you tried calling for help?
What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
Okay, Karen, you're really kind of Karening right now. Do you not have a cell phone? That was what I implied by calling for help. Sorry, I'm just... Free food. That's all the questions I had.
Great. So you're ready to go look for Al?
I didn't say I was ready. I'm going in for the priceless artifacts, but I'll keep an eye out for him. Fine.
Thank you. The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Please, hurry. Oh, and he left this here.
Is it a
But I
gun?
think you'll need it more than I will.
Yeah, you're just, oh, a flashlight. That's great. Good, thank you. I'll take that. Quid pro quo. Enter the ruins. Right. Yeah, I agree. Like, sorry, we're in Italy. Okay, that's great. Oh, fish. We should cook in there. Can I... Something popped up, but I missed it. Something popped up. Oh, I think it was just talk to the Karen. Okay, there's no flashlight meter, so that's good. Enter the ruins. Uh-huh. What if I just leave? I'll pass. I changed my mind. I don't want... Who's lighting these torches? A rusted metal torch must have been lit by Al. I'm going the right way. Do I jump? Good. Okay, that was an accident, though. Okay, that's how we zoom in to look. Nothing else so far that I... Oh, okay. Leads. Complete. Inventory. Denarius, sorry. Okay. Okay, I don't have a stamina meter. No crossy cross. Also, I do really... Maybe, you know what? I'm already going to make the assumption that there is no Al, and she's just some bitch looking for shit. Invisible barrier. Okay. Backpack. A backpack full of worn hiking clothes. Empty food packets. Nothing valuable here, but still seems strange that Al left it behind. Anything good? Oh.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten, all knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged.
Ah.
The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise."
Oh God. I just was looking around. I just went to, like, just to stare at it, and then that was, and then I just fell through a portal.
The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place.
Oh shit, eh?
Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there, against the odds? It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation, or a warning. Al Worth.
It's hastily scrawled Latin graffiti. I can't translate it yet. Well, What good are you then? Why don't you know another language, goddammit? Well, that's never good. Thanks, are you real people? Okay. There's a lot of, young Roman woman in a pose of lamentation. Okie doke. Is somebody sharpening their sword? That sounds terrifying. Are you okay? Ma'am, you're gonna have to speak up. Also, did you? Okay. Oh, Wicked. Yeah, Wicked and Gold. Am I gonna become you? Like, they're all sort of dressed in, like, what you would consider normal-ish for Roman culture, right? Like, that kind of looks... Usually, I think senators wore stuff like that, didn't they? Like, the sash and stuff. My ancient Roman is not as good as it should be, let's just say that. You guys know I focus more on mobster prohibition, more so the US side than the Canadian side. And kind of medievalish, but like not too far back. So are they just collecting wicked souls then? Oh god, did the game already freeze? Oh no, it's loading. Hang on, sorry, I confused the game. They do kind of look scared, yeah. Like, it's almost like molten gold was dripped upon them or something. It's there. Jesus, that was a long loading screen. Can I go back? I guess I can, but I've also accidentally triggered the loading screen again. Sorry. That's my bad. What a stupid spot to put a loading screen. Am I gold? Oh, look, there's a little spot for me. Yeah, see, things look kind of... Move where? A young Roman woman, it looks like she was begging for her life. He looks content. She doesn't want any of it. He's running away. Okay. Am I in, like, the Minotaur maze? Okay, hello. Uh-huh. Don't like any of this. Roman legionary in a state of terror. There. Is that me? Or did somebody move who shouldn't have? Where are you, Al? Also, I really like how it's just like, I've discovered this ancient Roman thing, and it was like sitting out in the open. Well, wherever it is, Al's made it pretty far. He running. Oh Lord, he running. A Roman woman who appears to be praying for help that never came. Okay. Sorry. I'll just leave her there. My bad. That's gonna get me covered in gold now because I knocked over the deceased body of somebody. Oh, well. What was that? Sorry, hang on.
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse. She'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place. Going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. From here, there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now. And find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
Al, what the fuck? That must be Al, but how is that possible? What the fuck, Karen? I knew you were not trustworthy. No, Karen is trustworthy. She wanted to speak to the manager. Well, I'm not really a big fan of falling to my death. And I don't have any rope, so... A young Roman woman in a state of panic. Relax, ghost. I'm coming. Oh, I was like, I thought something caught my eye, and I was like, oh, I wonder what that was. Okie doke. Here I was just about to praise Al for his ability to, like, get all the way up here, you know? He's doing great, and then... A Roman man on his knees of begging his gods for mercy. Back myself right in. That can't be bad. Do we shut those doors? Oh. Whee! My eyes are tripping out, though. She sent Al on a death mission. Press triangle to check. Oh, okay. God. Okay. Well, I'm intrigued. Also, did it really so much time pass that nobody else found this place? Or did they all just go into the black hole of oblivion? Flashlight and weapons. Jesus Christ, here we go. Am I going to wake up in the middle of like a fucking road and just be terrified and like have to fight my way out? See objective markers for given quest. Click the icon beside it. The eye icon. Aye, Captain. There's some things that aren't meant to be seen by mortal eyes. I. Okay, figure out how to return to your original time. Perhaps whoever brought me here can send me back. I don't have any leads. Okay. Oh, this looks a little bit more lively, doesn't it? I see you, and you die.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
I got lost. I've just come from the future. Wait, what, you speaking English?
What? I'm speaking Latin. You are too, although your accent's a little strange.
Rude, Galerius.
Oh, I see what you did there. Changing the subject like that. Nice try. But I'll ask again. Who are you? And what were you doing in the shrine? Yeah, you know, agricultural goddess of springtime? You're not from around here, are you? And you've just done it again. You're a sly one, aren't you? One more time. Who are you, and what were you doing in that shrine?
I don't want to lie to him. I may need him.
No idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I am a bit.
Wait, are you a bit, you know...
I'm a bit touched in the head, yes.
That's all right, friend. Everyone's welcome.
Thank you. What's today's date?
We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March?
Yeah, what year?
It's 817 AUC. Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome. Which part of the empire are you from, exactly?
It doesn't help me. Is this before or after Christ?
Hey, not so
Oh.
loud. saying that name could land you in trouble here. If you haven't heard, his cultists burned down half of Rome.
No way.
Horrible business. I heard Nero executed some of them, but a lot of people are still angry with them. Even down here. So, if you're one of them, keep it to yourself.
Sure.
But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So, let me make this nice and simple for
Yep,
you.
speak slowly.
Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Your laws?
Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden rule, and the punishment for breaking it's, well,
I become gold?
it's kind of horrific.
Oh.
But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess...
We're
you're
in,
him
yes, I
anyway.
think we are in Rome.
So then, you coming?
I don't... yeah, lead the way.
Follow me.
Okay.
When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But, as you can see, we've got a nice little community now.
How did you get here, though?
Only 23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing.
Oh.
No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your pretty new friend, Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking her to see the magistrate.
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Ariella looks busy. I should try talking to her again later.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her if I were you. She's... it's not my place.
Oh, no, do go on.
Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
Oh.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Ah, don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, you know, I don't know what happened to her. Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Galerius, you're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the village.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the
Fuck you,
magistrate.
Horatius.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. Farm, go, now.
You better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use
I
you.
don't actually even know who I am.
What did you do?
He said, fuck you.
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy. Greetings, citizen.
Greetings,
My
comrade.
name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please.
What's this about?
I expect the magistrate wants to brief you about the Golden Rule. It shouldn't take too long. He's busy preparing for the election later today.
Okay.
Follow me.
I'm just gonna play nice.
The only thing you really need to understand right now is the Golden Rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. They call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock. Because the Golden Rule is exactly 10 times worse. The magistrate can explain the rest. He's up these stairs.
Oh, when in Rome. Oh, sorry, I read that as where. That was my bad. Well, Nero, there's not just one Nero. There's one famous Nero. But, yeah. I can't... Like, if I'm not mistaken, I think he takes over for his father. And, yeah, See, I don't know my ancient Roman history as much as I should. 800 and what did he say? 17 years after the founding of Rome. So vague. That's so vague.
Whatever are you wearing?
What are you wearing, hussy?
Oh, I wish Horatius could stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
What's your story?
I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that?
I'm not from around here.
Really? I'd never have noticed, what with your flawless accent, appropriate attire, and impressive mastery of our customs. Now, remind me, why are we having this conversation?
Because you're a bitch. Do as the Romans do, it is true. What do you think about the gold?
You know, some people say it's the creation of an all-seeing god who's watching everything.
I thought that was all gods.
But what kind of an awful, incompetent god would let my sister go missing on his or her watch?
That's a fair question.
Did you hear that? Curse you, coward! Where is my sister? What do you have to say for yourself? No response. Nothing. That's what I thought.
Your face really doesn't give away that you're upset, nor does your reclining posture. That was reckless.
I'm telling you, this mysterious god of ours has to be asleep on the job.
God or
Either
gods?
that, or, like people are saying, it really is just a children's fable my father is exploiting to frighten us into behaving.
Well, Sentia, you want to use some sentience and figure it out.
Suppose we will. Oh, what is it with you people? You heard the rumor that my little sister escaped and figure I must know a way out too. Is that it?
I guess.
Well, that's just a stupid rumor. We have no idea what happened to Scintilla. I wish you mouth breathers would just leave me alone.
Can I help?
I don't know. Can you? Can you tell me how a person could have disappeared from a city with no exits and no crime? Was she snatched away by the harpies?
Maybe. Why are your names all... It's just it's a derivation. It's just, that's how it is. You look surprisingly relaxed. Thank you. When did you last see?
It was 3 weeks ago. We ate our evening meal together, and I remember she seemed happy. In love. We went into our rooms, I went to sleep, and when I woke up, she was gone. That's it.
Was she seeing someone?
I think so, yes. But she was very careful about keeping his identity a secret, even from me.
Why is that?
Because our father had plans to marry her off, eventually, and even a rumor about her attachment to some mystery man might have ruined those plans.
Is it possible her lover was involved?
I don't know. But it's been 3 weeks since she disappeared, and he hasn't come forward. That might speak to a guilty conscience.
Unless...
All I know is, whoever he is, he's still here.
How do you know that? I'm not gonna... Scintilla.
Why? Because I'm on this couch and not pacing about the villa, wasting energy? I hope you're not insinuating I'm somehow pleased with her disappearance.
But yes. I think you know someone you're...
Ugh, you're awful. Get out of my villa and never speak to me again.
Well, that was not the right... That was not the right thing to say. I'm so bad at these types of games, because I'm just like, I think you know something. Well, he doesn't need to see me, so I'm just gonna do a little... Nope. Maybe not steal from that guy. That's all I need, is to immediately get fucked up. No stealing yet. We'll see how much of an asshole he is. Then I'll steal from him. Oh. Scintilla to Sentius. May Jupiter, Optimus, Maximus continue to protect and guide you. Thank you for making me your daughter, and for the lovely birthday pendant. I promise we'll wear it always. Okay. I feel so safe and fortune to have you as my father and Scintilla as my sister, and Sentia as my sister. I sense you've been feeling apprehensive about the election next month, but if you can just show them the strong and dependable man I know you to be, you will be re-elected. I'm sure of it. A couple little grammatical errors there, but that's fine. I will read them as Magistrate Sentius. Good day, sir.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
I am me.
A curious name to match a curious accent.
That's rude.
But I digress. Something about your demeanor gives me the urge to caution you against doing anything, shall we say, unlawful while you're here. Is that understood? Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains, many hundreds of years ago.
It's beautiful.
Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
I can't say I have.
Nor could I, until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one."
That sounds terrifying.
We can gather breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment, like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions.
Why are you relying on me?
Ask away.
I just want to go home, man. What counts as sin here?
An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes, or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide? As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must...
Yeah, she is kind of being a jerk. That's true. We should remind her of that. Her jerkiness.
Between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries.
Laws and customs are considered barbaric. Is that even actually true, though? Like, the Romans were a very civilized people. I don't think a lot of, well, maybe the... No, you can't even say that, because Nero executing people is still what they do in certain countries, right? It might not be in Canada, but execution of people who have committed crimes is still a thing. So that's not a necessarily accurate thing to say. Makes sense to me.
I'm glad you agree.
I don't agree.
The key things to remember are that we have laws, forbidding treason and blasphemy, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and
Yeah, the
arson
major
and
crimes.
so on. I have made my pronouncement on the subject.
Cool.
Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies.
Am I going to be your spy?
I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you.
Okay. What did you mean when you said
You
Proserpina?
see, in my search for a way to save my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. It's said to open a doorway in time, so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past. And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time.
Oh, thank God. Yes.
2,000 years? That is unfathomable.
And yet I stand before you.
Tell me, in your time, what did you see? What had become of us? Of this city?
You had all been turned into golden statues.
I have imagined it. Our downfall.
Lying is not good. That's a sin.
But it still breaks my heart to hear the truth of it.
How does the ritual work?
All I can tell you is that it's a ritual sacrifice to Proserpina. I stumbled across instructions.
Did you meet Al?
I have to recite a prayer, and of course, as with all rituals, some sacrifice is involved. Usually that means wine or food, or in some cases a live animal.
Like Piapple?
In this case, the sacrifice is rather more costly. The life of the person performed.
Oh, you're gonna die.
I don't suppose you saw any sign of me in the future?
I did see human remains in the temple.
I assume that was me. If I'm forced to perform the ritual, it's going to cost me everything. You'll try to make sure I don't need to use it,
Sure, man.
won't you?
I'll do my best. I'll do my best.
Well, I suppose that's all I can ask.
My guy. What do you want from me, man? These questions will be about... No, I'm going to go through them all right now. I know, right? Like, nearly akin to crime blasphemy. But, I mean, again, this was also a time where you've got, like, as the other guy mentioned, like, you have Christianity emerging and fighting with traditional Roman gods, right? So, a weird thing to be talking about on Good Friday. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this poor old hip. Why can't you investigate?
Well, I believe you're in the best position to go around asking people questions. You're new here, and it will seem perfectly normal.
That's fair.
As for me, well, it pains me to say my attempts to impose order have not earned me many friends. I fear I may not even remain magistrate after today's election. The people here would only treat my curiosity with suspicion. You shouldn't have that problem. Unless, of course, you get off on the wrong
I did get off on the wrong foot with somebody. Fair enough. Do you have any suspects?
Do you ever stare at a problem for so long
Oh, God,
that you
yes.
can't see it for what it is?
Yeah, my life.
What's needed here is a fresh pair of eyes. The less I prejudice the independence of your investigation, the better.
Fair. Come on, tell me what you really think.
Me? Why would you suspect me? I've just told you. I'm about to sacrifice my own life to ensure these people have a second chance. What reason could you possibly have to suspect
I'm just asking questions, my dude. Fair point.
I'm glad you think so. Without trust, without each other, we won't be able to prevent what is about to happen.
Do you think it could...
Ah, so you know about that already. It's a devastating loss, of course, but that was over 3 weeks ago, and whatever happened to her, it didn't break the golden rule, so I don't think it's connected with our imminent demise. Still, if you happen to find her and return her to me, I would be eternally grateful. There are those who wish to vote me out of office so that they can pursue their own misguided political agenda. Frankly, their selfishness and recklessness risk destabilizing the entire city. I would be looking.
Yeah, he's very forthcoming, isn't he? Unlike the Karen. Maybe the Karen is like somehow also connected in the past somehow. Maybe she can free travel. Why can we understand each other? Don't speak Latin.
You mean you couldn't speak Latin before you arrived?
The Latin's kind of a dead language.
But the gods are active here, and their temples and shrines hum with power like nowhere else in the Empire. Perhaps when Proserpina brought you here, she planted the seed of Latin in your mind so that you could better serve her.
Awesome.
Indeed.
If I do this, will you help me get back to my time?
If I understand Proserpina's ritual correctly, that problem should take care of itself. Let me see if I can...
Do I have to kill you?
If you manage to prevent the sin that breaks the Golden Rule, I won't need to bring you here. I won't create the portal, and you will never have been able to come.
What about Al?
Thus, you have created a paradox. If this occurs, you should be flung back to your own time, having changed the past for all of us. Makes sense?
Yes. I think so. That's all the questions I have.
Oh, good. So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the Golden Rule?
It's a murder mystery, folks. All right, I'm in.
Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city. Talk to everyone. Help them, if it will win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave.
I have a warrant.
Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately.
All right.
Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
Oh, yeah, I'll see what I can do. Yeah, what else am I gonna fucking do, you know? Okay, it's a murder mystery, folks. We gotta find the jackass. It's a good thing I also did not steal from him. That would have been bad. Stealing is wrong. Hey, bitch.
Do I need to ask Horatius to escort you out of here? Get out, you horrid barbarian!
Well, I fucked it up. We can never talk to her again. Ooh, meats. These carrots are purple, as they were before modern orange carrots were cultivated. I think you can actually get purple carrots still. They're kind of cool. I've seen them in Zayre's. Fire shovel made of bronze, smells like ash. Okay, we'll leave that item alone. So, where's your room? I'm gonna inspect the fuck out of it. Produce bowl. Okay. Going to inspect the ever-loving...
Oh, don't mind me. I just live here.
Oh, you want to talk now? I'm gonna fucking pull your hair. Also, it's weird that all of these all of these statues... I don't care about that. I like to explore on my own terms. Like, I know. I can see it. I'm just looking. Yeah, see, Cynthia, dear diary. Today my father suggested I write a diary as a way of keeping myself occupied while we deal with the sudden and devastating disappearance of my sister. As a dutiful daughter, of course I shall oblige. The following pages contain my innermost secrets. I know you're reading this, father. I may be young, but do not think me stupid. We're all entitled to our secrets, Cynthia. There is no next page. Oh, I see. Okay. Gotcha. Damn it. I keep doing that because I feel like I just should be doing that. No stealing. Stealing is wrong. Small vial containing rudimentary perfume made from flowers and oil. Alright, that looks to be it. Can I crouch? I can crouch. What are you hiding here, batch? Looks like a nice comfy bed. Okay. Yeah, see, like, there's still golden statues here, so, like, people, I think, have been living here for a long time, and maybe something weird happened. That's Athena, isn't it? I saw the owl there. Maybe I'm just imagining things. And, like, there was a weird, like, lapse, and, then things kind of kicked off again. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, why use yours? Who needs yours? Okay, so we have to go over here. Good luck.
Citizen.
Citizen. Citizen. Citizen. I am the citizen. That's me. Oh, fuck. I don't know. You tell me. Hi. Stranger. Nice.
What were you two talking about?
Sorry, what?
Don't play dumb. I saw you. Having a shady little chat with old man Sentius up on his balcony.
This is the man in the iron
If
mask.
he's making a last-ditch effort to pick up votes by talking to a woman, he's even more senile than I thought. Everyone knows women can't vote.
We weren't talking about the election.
What else would you be murmuring about on election day? Mark my words, Malleolus is going to be magistrate.
Melon's gonna beat the magistrate? Not if I have
If
anything to
tell
say
him
about
you
it.
sided with that feeble old has-been, that you've been trying to undermine his hard-won victory, you'll have picked the wrong patron. Got it?
I wasn't thinking about interfering, but now I am.
Good. Then stay out of it. Nobody likes Caput Murday foreigners interfering in an election. Can't hurt.
What's your story?
Her name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus, you go through me.
Why are you just like a gladiator?
Why? Because I am a gladiator. That's why.
Okay. But you're not anywhere near me.
You want to see me fight? Keep running your mouth, fatuous cunners.
You're gonna hit a woman? That's against the law.
When Malleolus wins the election, yeah, this place will change. You won't even want to leave. You'll see.
Okay, what do you think about the Golden Rule?
I think it's gone on long enough, and Malleolus is going to put an end to it once he's elected.
How's he gonna do that?
He's going to announce it in his victory speech. Just you wait and
Oh, God.
see.
Why can't you tell me now?
Because if I tell you, and it gets out, it'll give old man Sentius a chance to interfere in our plans. And we can't have that.
Okay.
Old man Sentius got you already, did he? Well, I'm not talking to people in his faction. Confatuare.
Fine. Jackass. I can hear you just fine. I'm just choosing to ignore you. Fucking relax. I have a whole massive ass place to fucking explore. I don't want to be doing, you know, the main objective right away. What did I just see? Ink jar. Made from soot and water. Okay. No stealing. Equita. From Equita, sorry. Nah, no scrolls. It just makes me believe that there are, like, people. Like, this has been going on for years. Alright, who be ye?
A new face, Arve, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this?
I got lost. What's your story?
Oh my. I take it people are quite direct where you're from.
Yes.
I suppose it's quite charming in its own way.
Sure.
Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy ask, what is your story?
Good to know. Sorry, what should I have done?
The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual acquaintance in high office, by which time you would already know how to address me.
Equita. Equitia.
And then you would find a way to satisfy your curiosity rather more indirectly. But to be honest, I've often thought what an unnecessarily formal way to communicate that.
Okie doke.
So, let's do it your way. You just keep being yourself and ask whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing change.
Thanks. How did you end up here?
You know, I'm not entirely sure. But what about you? How did you end up here?
A young woman named Karen dragged me out of a river unconscious and sent me in here.
Karen, you say? And nothing about that name seemed odd to you?
It carries negative connotations because of the memes?
The memes? What are the memes?
Funnies.
So, a bit like Egyptian hieroglyphs, then?
Sure. Yeah.
So your people make hieroglyphics depicting this accursed character, the one they call Karen?
We sure do.
I wonder if... No.
Oh, what were you going to say?
I apologize. I don't mean...
Come on, share it.
It's just that you...
What is it?
Thinking. Have you spoken with any of the others about how they arrived?
See, I told you she's a recruiter.
I really think you should. Go around and ask them what they remember and see if you notice any patterns.
Equitia, are you Karen? Yeah, you're... okay, no. I'll do that. Be nice.
Good. Thank you. But please, be careful. I just don't want to see what happened to Livia happen to you, too.
What happened to Livia?
Up
The
until
Karen
a few
Fiercey.
weeks ago, she was a perfectly productive member of our little community, darning clothes and cutting hair. She was always so chatty, always seeking out newcomers and asking them where they were from and how they wound up here. And then, about a month ago, she suddenly changed. She withdrew, stopped working and became despondent, started muttering to herself. Galerius and I visited her to see how we could help. But she just looked at us with this haunted stare, called us bloodless shadows, and told us we were ignorant of some pattern. Look, it could be unrelated. Perhaps she simply fell ill. Or, as Galerius suggested, the weight of the Golden Rule was too much for her. But there is a small chance that she learned something, saw a pattern nobody else saw, and that it broke her. I just don't want to see that happen to you.
Well, thanks, Equitia.
So be careful, will
Karen, Karen the recruiter.
Thank you. Now, go and follow the thread of truth through this labyrinth, and come back to me if you discover any patterns. Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of
I've
our
got more
neighbors.
questions to ask you, though. Okay. Interesting. I can. I'll get there eventually. Ooh. An anonymous friend to Octavia. May the Lord bless and keep you. I am so sorry I could not risk discussing this with you in person, but if I am right, then you're a believer like me. You may not be able to worship openly here, but know that you're not alone. If you ever feel like you need somewhere to pray, there's a special place waiting for you deep in the caves behind the theater. Turn right at the first fork, and again at the second. Got ourselves a little conspiracy here, eh? What do we got going on? Cabbage. No doubt unpleasant cooking with such poor ventilation, but Romans probably regard that as their servant's problem. I love our weird little, like, comments. And upstairs. Hell yeah. Good view. Good, strong view. Okay. Sculpture of Minerva, the Roman goddess of strategy. That's a better view. Anything else exciting? Nothing else exciting here. Interesting. I like this murder mystery. Very good. Okay, well, I'm glad we talked to... oh, he's doing push-ups again. Glad we talked to Equitia. I don't know if I could trust her, though. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, all of these... like, stuff has happened. This is on a repeating cycle. You can't inspect them, though, like you could before. What's the matter with you? Angry.
Name's Rufius, but a watcher still.
Why?
Can't talk long, but to stay sharp, but family's from Seleucia and Tigris, Babylon province. But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions. The 6th. The one they call Ironclads.
Okay, that's great. How did you end up here?
Same way as everyone else.
Why are you still wearing your legionary armor?
Because we're all in great danger. Is it not obvious?
I guess not. Why don't you have a weapon?
The magistrate made me toss it in the chasm. Stupid. Going to have to improvise now.
You got your old 1-2s right there. You're not much of a talker, are you?
If you were dealing with what I am, you wouldn't be either.
What you dealing with?
None of your business. Detroit to some coming true.
You're a Matula. Okay, let's talk about something else.
If we have to.
Yes. Do you know a way out of here?
If I did, do you think we'd be having this conversation?
I don't know, would we? What do you think about the golden rule?
I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people.
Trust me, my dude. It gets way worse. Lived through a pandemic.
Oh.
Yes.
And you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
I mean, all these people
What was
just
this game made?
rumble along like nothing's wrong. While we're one bad decision away from being wiped out. Like the last lot.
Okay, yeah, so he knows what's going on.
Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves.
Okay.
You've been warned.
What do you think is coming?
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking? Like they're waiting for something.
Yeah, I accidentally knocked one over.
I don't like it.
I think you're right.
Of course
Of
I
course. Always tell them what they want. Who are you going to vote for?
am. Meliodas. Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city without sin. How's he going to protect us? No.
Okay. Well, I'll be going now. Thank you for your time.
Whatever.
Okay, fuck you too. Get wrecked, asshole. I will influence this election like nobody's business. The many shall suffer for the sins of one. Yeah, look, see, it, like... Okay, well, I don't know how to help you yet. Terrifying. I was right. They do move. But, like, only sometimes. Man, I'm trying. I'm going to talk to all the statues now. How did I sprint again? Okay, it's that one. Maybe we can save Al. Maybe it's not too late. You're probably, like, hearing... Oh, he's gone. Wait, did he just... Wait, hang on. Rufius? Did he... Was there always a statue beside us? I can't remember. I think he just got turned into fucking... Did he? Am I imagining things? I'm trying to tell... I don't know. I'm trying to tell... Was it... Okay, I was like, holy shit, he was right. It's happening. It's all happening so fast. They're just picking them off one by one. High five. I'd like to help you. How do I help you? They do watch you every so often. Yeah, every so often. Things change. Maybe I shouldn't be looking up her. I'm like, and now I want to go back and find every statue and just see sort of what happens. Okay. I'll try to help you too. Whisper your secrets to me. What about you? What are you saying? You've got a Legionnaire uniform on. They are like the Weeping Angels, I know. Oh, fuck, I hated that episode. Those episodes were so fucking creepy. How do I help you? Why don't you say anything? This place is a fucking mess over here. Why don't you clean yourselves up? Oh, hello.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside.
Those are people, my guy.
Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm Dacius. Terrible shame what happened to Yulia. But we just have to carry on, don't we? You mean, how did I end up here? That is a lengthy
I'm all ears, my dude.
Alright. Well, you see, I'm in the business of procuring rare and precious objects liberated from the enemies of Rome. Mostly sculptures, vases, the occasional slave, fetch a magnificent price in Roman high society. Have myself a nice little shop in Rome just off the Forum. Lots of foot traffic and close to the docks. Good place to be when the fires broke out.
Fires, okay.
So, about 7 months ago, half of Rome caught on fire. Everyone who couldn't get to an outer gate was running for the river, hoping to escape by barge. So I gathered my coins and some priceless vases into a cart and had my most loyal slave girl, pretty young thing named Acantha, push it for me. All the way down to the river, I'm elbowing through a stampede of people, turning back now and then to make sure she hasn't legged all my valuables. But, to my surprise, we make it, and I see this barge loading up, and it's so full it's almost sinking. But the captain's happy to take my coin, so I start boarding, and then he puts his hand on my chest and he says, "No, too heavy. The cart or the girl." So I did what anyone would have done.
I mean, I want to say you chose the girl, but you...
The girl? Were you listening? All my valuables or the girl? I mean, I can always buy a new slave girl if I still have my money. So I put my hand on the cart, and I guess she realised what was happening because those pretty black eyes of hers go all wide. And in one swift motion, she topples the whole bloody thing.
Good for her. Did you go where they're at?
No, I dived in after it, of course. Aren't you paying attention? That was a bloody fortune. Only, I guess I must have hit my head or something, because everything went black. And when I came to, I'd washed up on the riverbank, not far from here, with nothing in the world but a single silver coin.
I also have a single silver coin. Commiserations.
Thank you, friend. But it turns out it might have been a stroke of good fortune, because this place is a veritable treasure.
Is it now?
Look around you. There must be more gold in here than in the treasury
They're
of Rome.
people. I don't think he cares, though.
Figure out how to get it out of here. I'm afraid not. If you're desperate, I did hear that Aurelia down at the tavern claims to know of a way out, but I'm not sure I trust her.
I'm not sure I trust you.
Some people here are a little shady for my liking.
No way. Really, I hadn't noticed.
Oh yeah, gotta watch out. Old Dacius has got your back, though.
He is. He's got the scummiest of spirits, and he's a piece of trash.
It's terrible for inflation is what it is. There's so much gold just lying around, it's practically worthless. At least down here. Of course, I have an idea for generating real wealth, but what I need is a bow. Just a simple composite bow. I've scoured this city from top to bottom with no luck. But if you happen to find one, bring it to me and we'll talk.
As in the magistrate brand
well,
weapons?
technically yes, but that just means you'll need to be a little discreet.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, friend.
Who are you going to vote for?
Malleolus. I mean, Sentius couldn't even keep his daughter safe. What hope does he have of protecting us?
Can you vote for Sentius?
Not going to happen.
Okay. I like how, like, my influencing of the election is like, can you vote for this guy? No. Okay. I'll be going now.
Very well.
No, I never want to talk to you again. You are absolutely the worst type of person. Whoever wrote this did not get to finish. Opius the thief stole my purse, and I probably am dead now. Alright, we got going on here. Mill? Stone mill. Looks like flour and grain are poured in from above and ground between the stones as handles are rotated. The old fire pit there. Bread. A generous pinch of yeast, pinch of salt. 2.5 cups of warm water, 1 pound of flour. That's how you make bread, guys. That's how you make... I always wanted to make bread, but at the same time, I'm like... A circular loaf of bread designed to be pulled apart into wedges. It appears to be freely available to anyone who wants it. I fucking love bread. I love bread. Who doesn't? Me also, because it is rough on me. Not celiac, but there's a bit of a gluten intolerance, I feel like. How do I help you? Sorry, am I interrupting something? Collection of barbaric-looking medical implements, including forceps and shears. Shears, huh? What are you saying? I'll be back to talk to you in a second. I think I've, reached, wooden rack containing various dried and ground substances. Oh, right by the fire. You gonna move? Stone statue of Apollo, the Roman and Greek god of disease, healing, among other things. I keep doing that. I want to help you, but how? How do I help you, sir? Anyway, stranger. Oh.
Give me a moment. Sorry I'm such a mess. I just lost a patient and a dear friend. Yulia. She was a good woman.
What happened?
She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally I'd treat her with resin of silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly." Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall. But there's no way I can do that down here.
He's a murderer. He's an accessory to murder.
So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing. And now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes with her dying breath.
There's something I can do to help?
Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can
Find
do.
the murderer?
Get me that silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day, or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from marching up to that Genetricum Fututo and scratching his eyes out.
It's dangerous talk.
Then you'd better get me that silphium quickly, hadn't you?
She doesn't have any items at all, eh?
Feeling all right?
What's your story?
I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not a physician. This is Nevia's clinic. I've just been filling in ever since she disappeared. I'm tired and out of my depth and miserable all the time. But I'd rather take this on myself than let one of you lot mess it up.
How did you end up here?
My husband and I moved to Rome from Caesarea. He embraced the Roman way more than I would have liked, and turned into an awful philanderer. I would have divorced him and demanded the return of my dowry, but I knew he would sooner have me killed than give me my right. So I waited for the right time to take what was mine and disappear. And then the fires came. As he prepared to evacuate our villa, I gathered our most precious belongings, coins and gemstones, and the moment his back was turned, I ran. I could barely see for the smoke, and the streets were full of people trampling each other. I ran for the river, like everyone else, and leapt in. The next thing I remember, I was waking up on a riverbank, not far from here.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's all right. Say what you will about this place, at least my fornicating husband will never find me. And while there's no shortage of snakes here, at least with the golden rule, they have to try to be discreet about it.
Also true. I also, like, he's an accessory to murder. Like, murder is a big thing, is it not?
Oh, this shrine was in use as a clinic long before any of us arrived here. Kind of strange to set up a clinic in the temple of the god of disease. But the god who inflicts a curse is also the only god who can undo it. So I suppose praying to Apollo for healing kind of makes sense.
It didn't work for that guy below. Tell me about Navia?
Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician, but she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good too, until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues.
That they're people?
This changes everything, she kept saying. But I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues, like she could talk to them. And then she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside, and nobody's seen her since. She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem, a real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed, and he's in constant pain.
Yeah. Ooh.
I really shouldn't say. He wouldn't like it. And he's a little bit scared.
Oh, go on, you can't just...
He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off. And I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out. And you know what that means. I just know Navia would know how to treat him, assuming she's still alive. But nobody seems to know how to get into the palace.
I'll find a way.
Really? That would be wonderful. Thank you. Let me know how you go.
I'm curious. He watches through their eyes, eh? Do you think it actually is, what's his name? Septimus? I don't remember his name. How do I stop him? How do I save you?
Greetings and salutations.
Salutations and greetings, my friend.
Greetings. I'm Georgie.
Georgie?
It gladdens me to see another foreigner in our midst. We must stick together, you and I.
Where are you from?
And I must say, my sartorial friend, your clothing is most extraordinary.
Thank you.
Leather boots in place of sandals, trousers with precise stitching, and such a curious design.
Thank you.
I have traveled distant trade routes from the markets of Damascus to the farms of India, and never have I seen anyone dressed quite like you. Tell me, I must know, from which exotic part of the world do you hail?
You'd never believe me if I told you.
And now you have me more intrigued than before. But since it appears you do not wish to share, I will wait until we are better friends.
Okay.
We will have much time here to get to know one another. But for now, do you require assistance? I know you do not require clothing, so information...
Georgie, what's your story?
My story? How kind of you to ask. I am a tailor and I run the humble shop in the forum.
Why set up a tailor shop?
You mean to say, with all the turmoil and terror of the Golden Rule, and so few customers, why bother setting shop at all?
Yeah, more or less.
I'll tell you, it is precisely because of the Golden Rule that I wish to remind my friends of the importance of looking one's best. I say, the more of our customs we preserve down here, the more we can preserve a semblance of normality, the better our chances of keeping our heads. Don't you agree?
Fair enough. How did you end up here?
A good question. A very good question indeed. And I would be happy to tell you if only I could remember it clearly myself.
Georgie, why don't you tell me what you do remember?
I remember I had just been to Rome to sell an extraordinary selection of wares, and drowning in coin, I decided to celebrate my success. I rented a prestigious villa by the Tiber, invited over a few select friends, and we began making our way through some of the most exquisite wine money could buy. Quite a lot of it, in fact. Now, I have had visions and awoken in strange places before. I have even found myself naked in the desert sands more than once, but none of that compares to this. This time, I remember people screaming, then falling into a void as empty as time before creation, gasping for air, and then nothing. When I regained my faculties, I was lying naked by the banks of the Tiber, gods know how many miles from my villa.
So you floated down the Tiber?
Indeed. I'm lucky I was carrying a little extra weight. I believe it kept me afloat.
It's the Tiber, it's Rome, it's the fires? It's Karen recruiting on the side?
Stumbled across a cave and discovered that trapdoor temple. And here I am.
Some people mention the river.
Anything you like.
Do you know a way out of here?
That's all right.
Sorry.
What are you playing at?
Sorry, did I say the wrong thing?
Have you not been told about the last attempt?
Last attempt?
Oh, then I suppose this duty falls to me.
Go on, Georgie, lay it on me.
It is a long story.
Why don't you tell me?
Of course, the first question any of us asks when we first arrive is, how do I escape? It is only natural after all. And scaling the chasm wall is out of the question, for it is simply too steep.
Calasis, thank you so much for the
But
follow.
as they
Hope
say,
you're doing well.
if
Welcome
the
in.
fails, use the oars. And here the second option is to leave the way we came in, through the shaft above the bathhouse.
It's a long way up, isn't it?
See, the shaft is quite high. But if
An Oberdin, yeah, I love the Oberdin.
could make a series of ladders and climb one's way out.
Yeah. Why hasn't anybody done that?
They have.
Sorry.
There was an attempt made by resourceful fellows who lived here some years ago. They even decided to keep records of their escape attempt for posterity. Unfortunately, as soon as they began to carry the first ladder down the hallway,
Gold?
they heard the godlike voice shake the entire city, and that, tragically, is where their tale ends. So it seems that to merely attempt escape is to invite the wrath of whichever god oversees this place. And so I say, it is best to not even discuss it aloud.
Fair. Got it. What do you know about the Golden Rule?
Ah, yes. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. As a Greek, this is nothing new to me. It is how our gods operate.
Why do you say that?
Have you not heard the tale of the god Hades? He was the first to learn this dreadful lesson when he abducted Persephone and imprisoned her in the underworld.
Yeah.
When Demeter, the mother of Persephone, learned of this, she did not punish Hades, the guilty one. Instead, she changed the climate of Earth so that it became hot and dry. Nothing grew. The grain turned to empty husks, and the rivers dried up.
Don't piss off
Innocent people
Demeter.
died
Learn
by
that.
the tens of thousands, until at last the other gods were forced to act, lest they have no worshippers left. So yes, we know this rule. This has always been the case. The Golden Rule has
I
merely brought
have
it
not committed any crimes yet. Just getting my feet wet to see. I think I'm about to make the guy that chose his fucking gold cart stuff over his young lady. What can we do about it?
If we are to survive, I say we must each heed the simple wisdom of Thales of Miletus, first of the 7 sages of Greece, who said, avoid doing what you would blame others for doing.
True. That sounds simple enough.
It does, doesn't it? But it is not enough for us to do this alone.
Georgie.
For even if 99% of us adopt this principle, that will never be enough.
Agreed.
Sadly, no matter how well we protect ourselves, the life's work of many good people can be undone in the blink of an eye by a single selfish act.
Very true. I know, I've seen it happen.
Ah, the voice of experience. I am sorry for your loss, my friend. But on a lighter note, I will say one thing for the Golden Rule. For all their grim and haunting poses, these golden statues do make magnificent models for my clothing, do they not?
My guy, they are people. Who are you gonna vote for?
That, my friend, is quite the dilemma. But
No.
after some reflection, I'm leaning toward voting for Malleolus. I do not enjoy the thought of another visit from Domitius if I voted the wrong
So hang on a second. He can't do that. That's not a freedom of expression. That's... No. Is there anything I can do to change that?
Nothing comes to my mind, my friend.
Alright, well, I'll be going now.
I hope that our paths cross again soon, my friend.
Yeah, Georgie, I like you. I'm gonna search your place, though. Hope you don't mind. Is this your thinking corner? No, it's a dressing room. I know that. No stealing. Stealing is wrong. I'm gonna talk to that asshole. Guys. What are you... I know, but, like, how do you want me to help you? Also, I'm pretty sure that's a broken neck you've got going. Well, I know, but how do you want me to help you? Ma'am in the back? Okay. Okay. Do you want me to hold hands? Alrighty. I still feel like I need to talk to some people. Okay, but how do they do that, though? I know. I would like to help you. I will avenge all of you. Just tell me how to avenge. Oh, God, the game is saving. Cool. Prison? Equitia.
Hello?
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 What's your story?
My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up.
What did you do?
I don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure.
Oh. Did somebody think you were going to steal?
Yes. But I wasn't. I was just looking.
How did they know? Is that all?
They said I did it. More than once. But I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy.
A liability?
Yes. They said I have to live here now.
Poor Dooley.
And gave me this letter. But I'm not good with words. Do you think you could read it for me?
Sure. A letter from Sentius to Dooley. Magistrate Sentius to Dulius. I'm writing to you in relation to your incorrigible antisocial behavior arising from your obsession with an alleged lost treasure. While I am sympathetic to your plight, the passing of your guardian Hannibal some weeks ago, I wish to impress upon you an important message. The treasure you seek does not exist. Given your memory limitations, it seems likely you simply misremembered. More importantly, since you have on several occasions been caught trespassing, including around the cisterns, which are strictly off-limits to all citizens, I have reluctantly come to the conclusion that you are a liability to this community, and must have your freedom limited, lest you break the golden rule. It is my hope this letter will assist you to remember why you are incarcerated, should you experience any further lapses in memory.
What does it say?
It says they caught you trespassing several times, and they locked you up to stop you from breaking the golden rule.
My treasure.
What treasure?
My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad.
Justice for Dooley.
He said, if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious.
I'm picking up all the side quests now. I might as well.
He gave me his key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns. But when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me. Except my friend Galerius. And the priestess lady. She's a nice lady.
If you give me the key.
Hannibal said I shouldn't give it to anyone I didn't trust. But maybe you could help me get
I suspect everyone and nobody, but also
I
everybody.
would trust you a lot.
Toxin?
Galerius already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what.
Maybe it's time we had a new magistrate.
Like Galerius? He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll. And
Poor
everything.
Dooley.
If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high and very precious.
Let's see what I can do. Do you know the way out of here?
You're going to let me out of here? Really? Galerius already tried
Okay,
that.
yeah.
He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what. Like
I can see where this is going.
Galerius. He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything. If you help make him magistrate,
Sorry if you have
he
to
can
repeat
get
this
me out
dialogue.
of
I done
here,
fucked up.
and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high and very precious.
See what I can do. Okay. What do you think about the golden...
Gold? You mean treasure?
Let's talk about your treasure.
My friend Hannibal used to look...
Oh, man. That was my bad.
He said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad. He said, if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the
Sorry.
cisterns.
To repeat
But
that,
when
I
went
should have
up
seen
to
that
the
one
high
coming.
They put me in here. Now nobody looks after me. Except my friend Galerius. And Ek, the priestess lady. She's a nice lady.
Fair enough. Well, I'll be going now. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Equitia is gone. It's not a very large area for this poor man. I did not do it. Okay. I believe him. Or do I?
Help! You have to do something.
Karen?
The man arrived in the baths. Real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's going to break the golden rule.
Wait, who are you?
Fabia, but now's not the time. Are you going to help or not?
I mean, I don't have a weapon.
None of us do. The magistrate made us throw them all into the chasm. So now this man's bow is the only one in the city. You'll just have to improvise.
See what I can do.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
Did you hear that?
Hear what? What? We don't have time for this. I have to go. Ugh. The shrine is collapsing.
I didn't do it.
Fabia, no! Oh God, she's dead. Did anyone see that? The whole shrine just collapsed on her. Oh, Fabia, why?
Beware, shrine may collapse at any moment. We're fucking Final Destinationing over here.
I can't believe she's dead. Fabia, I mean.
She didn't read the sign.
She walked into that
There was a sign clearly posted.
She's lying dead under a pile of rubble. The gods are cruel and unjust. She was like a daughter to me. I'm sorry, friend. It's not right for me to lay my burden.
It's okay, Georgie. Are we gonna excavate her? She's not gonna need the fucking bread. Is anybody gonna tell anybody? Like, is that you that told me? You do? Can you tell me? It's a weird spot to leave a... Greek statue, probably the goddess to whom this temple is dedicated. Perhaps a local Greek resident knows more about her. Oh, sorry. Somebody's been through here recently. Painted Greek vase depicting some kind of battle. She's a little worn, guys. I cannot quite tell what's going on here. I'll leave that there. Oh God, what's happened? Oh, okay, sorry. We're loading. I've hit a loading screen. Should I be going down here? It's also 12:15. I gotta wrap this up. But I'm like, I'm so curious. This was a good free find. Oh. Crumbling Greek sculpture of a woman. Clearly this has been here a long time. Yeah, no shit. Where the fuck am I? I should be looking for, like, writing and stuff on the wall. Thank God I still have my torch. A Greek lyre. What are they called? Sorry? They're not a lyre. It's, lyre. Anyway, it's strummed. Jesus, it just keeps going. You know, like, this is insane. Leroy? Where in the hell am I going? Archaeologist indeed. My brother in Christ.
Ah, a visitor.
Sculpture of an unknown Greek general, his helmet pulled off his head. Hi.
Welcome, welcome. May I ask your name?
I am me.
It's a sincere pleasure to meet you. Tell me, what brings you all the way down here?
I found this place by accident.
Then perhaps the fates brought you here to learn the secrets of this place. I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I have been living down here alone for many years, with nobody to talk to but myself. The one thing I long for above all else...
No. I am not politically or philosophically astute in any way, shape, or form.
I'm hoping that person is you. Let us find out with this simple question. Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for the Golden Rule?
Not yet.
You have much to learn. It's best if you figure it out on your own.
Come back once you've made progress. Then you should speak with your contemporaries in the city above. Ask them about their stories.
It's
See
the
if you
river.
detect a pattern.
It's the fires of Rome.
It is best if you come to this realization for yourself. You would never believe me if I told you.
The nutrients in these fish must have helped the old man compensate for the lack of sunlight. Can I climb? I can. I'm gonna get lost in here, I can feel it. Oh, I think I just did a loop. I hope. Okay, so we can't talk to him yet. He doesn't want to talk to us. Interesting. Yeah, that is true. I should be very cautious about invoking my hilariously inaccurate thing of me saying that. Yeah, Christ is a... No, there. We don't talk about that. Lest Nero, like, sense us from somewhere and just kick our asses. Long load times, though. Long load times. Long load times. Anytime, game. Come on. You can do it. You're trying hard. I know you are. Ah, there we go. Great job. Okay, so I find he's like, yeah, I live down here. So, like, why did we not... Why didn't you just leave? It's like somebody broke these on their way past. Do you think he's the guy? So I think it's the same battle as the other ones. Okay. Great sculpture of a young boy's head. Interesting. We're gonna have to talk to Georgie on this one. He's Greek. What about her? What about her? Is she secretly Karen? Come on, talk to me. What do you got? You're not lit. Anything?
Stop right there. I am looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
I don't know.
I'm not sure I believe that, so allow me to explain something to you. I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire. So, if you tell me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest.
Gotcha.
Is that understood?
Got it.
Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people, and what is this place?
We're just a small community.
A small community. I was told Quinctius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult.
Wait, what's a mystery cult?
Oh, don't play coy with me. I don't care if you're worshipping Bacchus, Magna Mater, or Christ. You lot are all the same to me. Always sneaking off to your secret sanctuaries, indoctrinating each other with your little mantras. The Emperor may have tolerated your activities up until now, but after what Quinctius did
he start the
those
fires?
days are numbered.
We're not cultists.
You say that, but if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret?
I'm still looking for a way.
So you admit you're not allowed to leave.
It's not that we're not allowed to leave, we just physically can't.
Threatening me is not going to help you. But in any case, that sounds an awful lot like a cult to me. And I saw the inscription saying, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe?
It's a warning?
A distinction without a difference.
Well,
you've clearly been
I mean, I just got here, my
into
dude.
this nonsense. Now tell me, where did you lot get enough gold to make all these
well, the
statues?
statues are actually people.
You lot are practicing human sacrifice too. You people disgust.
Okay, well, I can... You're distorting what I said.
Yes, yes, because I'm the real villain here. It's all clear to me now. The secret sanctuary, the indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. You're cultists. There's no doubt in my mind. What baffles me is how a person can believe...
Man, I've been asking my
with
question the
such
same
zeal.
thing for the last,
They
like,
just can't see what they've
3
become.
years.
However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where
I
Quintius
actually do
is.
not know.
Do not waste it.
Can you tell me about him?
Very well. Here's what I know. He's a 40 to 50-year-old man with distinctive eyes, one green and one blue. He's also known to have delusions of grandeur. The Emperor says he and his cult, your cult, are responsible for starting the fire which burnt half of Rome to the ground and killed thousands in the process.
How do you know he?
All I know, all I care about, is that the Emperor believes he is guilty and wants him dead. The details are not my concern. This is your last chance. Are you going to tell me where he is or not?
I actually haven't.
Then you're of no use to me. Do you have any last words?
Jesus Christ, you're a fucking idiot.
And there's a simple explanation for that. I lied. But if you want to know the truth before you die, here it is. Once I'm done with you and Quintius, I intend to kill every last one
we'll see you on the other
of you
side,
wretched
then.
degenerates. And I can think of nothing I'd enjoy more.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
I don't remember how to run. I remember how to run. Where am I running? Where's the magistrate? There's a weird ringing in my ears, by the way. Who the fuck shot me, you jackasses? Lying is a permissible offense. Look at that, we're ticking things off. Interesting. So now we know we can lie. Now we know we can lie. So that actually is helpful. Us dying was helpful. Looper. But it shows that my health is... So I'm not...
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
I'm Roma.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life. Oh, Bacchus, how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you.
No problem.
Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
Nice. Thank you.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to that.
I wonder if that had to happen.
Works.
But like, I
It
think
lasts
it happened, but I think it happened too soon for me. Do you know what I mean?
Work. Worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably.
Thanks.
All right. See you around.
Pomegranates, nice touch. Life and renewal. Okay, so basically that was one chance of like maybe 5. I don't know. Anybody else hearing whispering, or is that just me? Oh, Jesus, I almost fell right into the fucking chasm. Oh.
Whatever. Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
Oh, okay.
I trust you can see yourself out.
Probably. Okay, I think we will. I'm gonna save.